Can't put it off any longer.
So how many cookbooks have you done?
3. 2.5. The third one was a 10th anniversary re-release of my first book.
Okay.
We put so much attention in all the math and the science and the English, the reading and the writing. Is he reading at grade level? Is he, and we forget about there's so many other things. Like, is he an independent kid when he's at home? Is he picking up after himself? Is he able to put some simple things together? Can he grab his own snack in the kitchen? And I think if parents today would put a little more thought into the home part of this life that we're trying to build for them, the children would become so much more independent and so much more confident.
I talk about it all the time. Everybody can be a home economist. Everybody can be part of the world of home economics, and everybody in their lives needs home ec. And everything that we do in our jobs helps people learn how to be good people, how to live life in a way that is authentic and best for them.
When I bring up what I do, there's a lot of rhetoric of, oh, do they still teach that? Why is that still going on? We just made cookies and we made aprons. Yes, we do. We do make cookies, we do make aprons, but there's so much more to what we do in this world. I feel our responsibility as home economists is to communicate the amazing things that we do to a broader community, and it is with language.
It's something viable. It's not what people like to think of as a stereotype. And I think they like to have that stereotype, and that's not what home economics is. So to have a student who has actively thought about it and is going into the program, and another student who's a former student who's thinking about it after she does some other things, is testament to how hopefully I've made home economics something that is viable for so many people.
How do I promote a career in home economics? By making it cool. When I didn't have a full steady job, because I lived in Montreal and no one has a full steady job, I could turn to sewing and I could make my rent sewing for people, and I could make outfits for myself. I don't know if I necessarily promote it as a career, but I definitely promote it as these are something so cool to have in your tool belt. And again, you could sew a house. I don't know what that means, but you could do it.
Everything is around food. We celebrate food. We go out with food. We talk about food. We talk about food as sustainability. Should we be purchasing this? Should we be purchasing something else because of what it might mean for farmers? What it might mean for people who are employed and underpaid? What does it mean for textiles? Are we buying clothes produced in an honourable way, that people who've made the clothes have actually been paid a living wage? There's lots of things that we talk about around home economics at home.
I find sometimes those who are looking at maybe going on to become teacher or an educator, or those who are maybe even working towards their certificate in home economics, I end up being a little bit more articulate about why I'm doing what I'm doing, and what are the decisions around teaching that I'm making, so that then it can, with a thought, sort of inform some of their own practice. And I think through some of that, then probably my excitement comes through, which I hope it does.
Honestly, it's because science was really boring me, and outdoor education, it's very risky. And I think that wouldn't have been sustainable for me. So when I had that practicum, I was like, yeah, this just fit. It felt really right, and I could take it and make it my own. So right now I'm doing Indigenous food studies, and that's really changed my life because I'm an Anishinaabe mixed settler. And to apply my knowledge and culture to a similar culture and just share with the kids our backgrounds. And it's been really beautiful to see how passionate kids can get. And they didn't even realize it before I allowed them the opportunity to do so. So yeah, just a really rewarding profession and very surprising in how much I love it.
Yeah, I would say that home economics really allowed me to really find out who I was as a teacher and why I do what I do. And as I sort of go through the different aspects of my life in education, I think one of the things that I always bring to it is those different connections that I've made, the ability to think and analyze the different situations that I'm in a very unique way, and thinking about the big picture all the time. I think those are basically skills that a lot of the times we aren't really trained to do. I really afford a lot of my worldview to home economics and the way it's trained me to really care about everything beyond me. Am I done? The questions? Okay. Okay, thank you.